Hey friends! Welcome back to the Fluent Zone, the place where English becomes easy and fun. Today we're learning 50 powerful English words, with real-life examples so you can start using them right away. Ready? Let's go! Word 1, swift. So guys, the first word is swift, which means fast. Fast means something happens quickly without delay. Example 1. I took a swift shower before the meeting, which means I took a quick bath before going into the meeting. Example 2. She gave me a swift reply to my email, which means she replied very quickly, without any delay. Word 2, reluctant. So guys, the next word is reluctant, which means unwilling. Unwilling means when you don't really want to do something. Example 1. I was reluctant to wake up early on Sunday, which means I didn't feel like waking up early on Sunday. Example 2. He seemed reluctant to share his opinion in the meeting, which means he didn't really want to share his thoughts in the meeting. Word 3, generous. The third word is generous, which means kind and giving. It's when you give more than usual, whether it's time, money, or kindness. Example 1. She's always generous with her advice, which means she gives helpful advice freely to others. Example 2. My neighbor was generous enough to share his lunch with me, which means he kindly gave me some of his lunch. Word 4, fragile. The next word is fragile, which means easily broken. It can be for objects or even feelings. Example 1. This glass vase is very fragile, be careful, which means the vase can break easily. Example 2. Her confidence was fragile after the failure, which means her confidence was weak and could be easily hurt. Word 5, abandon. Word number 5 is abandon, which means leave behind. To leave something or someone without coming back. Example 1. They had to abandon the car during the storm, which means they left the car and didn't return for it. Example 2. He abandoned his old habits for a healthier life, which means he gave up his old habits completely. Word 6, cautious. Next word is cautious, which means careful. Being careful so you don't make mistakes or face danger. Example 1. She was cautious while crossing the busy road, which means she crossed the road very carefully. Example 2. I'm cautious about sharing personal details online, which means I'm careful and avoid giving too much personal information. Word 7, drowsy. Word 7 is drowsy, which means sleepy, feeling like you're about to fall asleep. Example 1. I felt drowsy after lunch, which means I felt sleepy after eating. Example 2. The medicine made him feel drowsy, which means the medicine caused him to feel sleepy. Word 8, essential. Next, we have essential, which means very important. Something you must have or do. Example 1. Water is essential for life, which means we cannot live without water. Example 2. It's essential to wear a helmet while riding a bike, which means wearing a helmet is very important for safety. Word 9, furious. Word 9 is furious, which means very angry. Example 1. She was furious when she found out about the lie, which means she was extremely angry. Example 2. He was furious at the poor service in the restaurant, which means he was very upset and angry. Word 10, grateful. Word 10 is grateful, which means thankful. Example 1. I'm grateful for your help during the project, which means I really appreciate the help you gave me. Example 2. She felt grateful for having such supportive friends, which means she felt thankful for her friends' support. Word 11, hasty. So guys, the next word is hasty, which means quick but careless. It's when you do something fast but without thinking much. Example 1. He made a hasty decision to quit his job, which means he decided quickly without thinking it through. Example 2. Don't be hasty while replying to an important email, which means don't answer too quickly without checking properly. Word 12, immense. Next word is immense, which means very large or great. Example 1. The building has immense beauty, which means the building is extremely beautiful. Example 2. She has immense knowledge about computers, which means she knows a lot, in a big way, about computers. Word 13, jovial. The next word is jovial, which means cheerful and friendly. Example 1. Our boss is always jovial during Friday meetings, which means he is cheerful and makes people happy. Example 2. He's a jovial person who can make anyone smile, which means he is very friendly and happy by nature. Word 14, keen. Word 14 is keen, which means eager or interested. Example 1. She is keen to learn Spanish, which means she is very interested in learning Spanish. Example 2. I'm keen on starting my own business, which means I am eager or excited to start my business. Word 15, linger. Next word is linger, which means stay longer than expected. Example 1. The smell of perfume lingered in the room, which means the smell stayed in the room for a long time. Example 2. They lingered at the cafe after finishing their coffee, which means they stayed in the cafe even after they were done. Word 16, modest. Word 16 is modest, which means humble, not showing off. Example 1. Even after winning the award, she remained modest, which means she didn't brag or show off. Example 2. He lives in a modest apartment, which means a small and simple apartment. Word 17, neglect. Next word is neglect, which means ignore or not take care of. Example 1. He neglected his health for years, which means he didn't take proper care of his health. Example 2. Don't neglect your homework, which means don't ignore or avoid doing it. Word 18, optimistic. Word 18 is optimistic, which means hopeful and positive. Example 1. I'm optimistic about my job interview, which means I believe it will go well. Example 2. She's always optimistic, even during tough times, which means she stays positive no matter what. Word 19, perplexed. Next, we have perplexed, which means confused. Example 1. I was perplexed by the complicated question, which means I was confused and didn't understand it. Example 2. She looked perplexed when she saw the puzzle, which means she looked confused about it. Word 20, quarrel. Word 20 is quarrel, which means argument or fight. Example 1. They had a quarrel over money, which means they argued about money. Example 2. Friends shouldn't quarrel over small issues, which means friends shouldn't fight over little things. Word 21, rash. So guys, the next word is rash, which means careless and risky. It's when you do something without thinking about the danger. Example 1. It was rash of him to drive so fast in the rain, which means it was careless and unsafe to drive that fast. Example 2. Don't make a rash decision about your career, which means don't decide quickly without thinking carefully. Word 22, sincere. Next word is sincere, which means honest and genuine. Example 1. She gave me a sincere apology, which means she honestly meant what she said. Example 2. He's a sincere student who works hard, which means he's genuine and serious about studying. Word 23, tedious. Word 23 is tedious, which means boring and repetitive. Example 1. Filling out long forms is tedious, which means it's boring and takes a lot of time. Example 2. The movie was so tedious that I almost fell asleep, which means it was boring and slow. Word 24, urge. Next word is urge, which means a strong desire. Example 1. I felt an urge to call my parents, which means I really wanted to call them. Example 2. She had an urge to eat chocolate late at night, which means she strongly wanted to eat it. Word 25, vague. Word 25 is vague, which means unclear. Example 1. His explanation was vague, which means it wasn't clear or specific. Example 2. The teacher gave vague instructions for the homework, which means the instructions were not clear enough.
Word 26, witty. Next word is witty, which means clever and funny. Example 1. He's known for his witty jokes, which means his jokes are smart and make people laugh. Example 2. She made a witty comment in the meeting, which means she said something smart and funny at the same time. Word 27, yearn. Word 27 is yearn, which means long for something. It's when you deeply want something. Example 1. I yearn for a peaceful holiday, which means I strongly want a relaxing vacation. Example 2. She yearned to see her family again, which means she deeply wanted to meet them. Word 28, zest. Next word is zest, which means great enthusiasm or energy. Example 1. He played the game with zest, which means he played with a lot of excitement. Example 2. She has a zest for learning new languages, which means she's very enthusiastic about learning them. Word 29, abolish. Word 29 is abolish, which means formally end something. Example 1. The government decided to abolish the old tax rule, which means they officially ended it. Example 2. Slavery was abolished many years ago, which means it was officially stopped. Word 30, brisk. Next word is brisk, which means quick and active. Example 1. We took a brisk walk in the morning, which means a fast and energetic walk. Example 2. The meeting was brisk and to the point, which means it was quick and direct. Word 31, cease. So guys, the next word is cease, which means stop. It's when something comes to an end. Example 1. The noise from the street ceased after midnight, which means the noise stopped completely. Example 2. He never ceased to amaze me, which means he kept surprising me every time. Word 32, dazzling. Next word is dazzling, which means extremely bright or impressive. Example 1. She wore a dazzling dress to the party, which means the dress looked stunning and beautiful. Example 2. The view from the mountain was dazzling, which means it was so beautiful, it amazed me. Word 33, elate. Word 33 is elate, which means make someone very happy. Example 1. The news of his promotion elated him, which means it made him very happy. Example 2. Winning the prize elated the whole team, which means it brought great happiness to the team. Word 34, feeble. Next word is feeble, which means weak. Example 1. After the illness, he felt feeble for weeks, which means he felt weak and low on energy. Example 2. The flashlight gave a feeble light, which means the light was weak and dim. Word 35, gloomy. Word 35 is gloomy, which means sad or dark. Example 1. The weather was gloomy all day, which means the sky was dark and cloudy. Example 2. He felt gloomy after hearing the bad news, which means he felt sad and low. Word 36, hostile. Next word is hostile, which means unfriendly or aggressive. Example 1. The crowd became hostile during the protest, which means they started acting unfriendly and angry. Example 2. He got a hostile reaction from the manager, which means the manager responded in an unfriendly way. Word 37, idle. Word 37 is idle, which means not active or not working. Example 1. The workers were idle because of the heavy rain, which means they were not working. Example 2. Don't waste your time by being idle, which means don't just sit doing nothing. Word 38, jumble. Next word is jumble, which means a messy mix. Example 1. His desk was a jumble of papers and books, which means everything was messy and mixed up. Example 2. I found a jumble of clothes in the suitcase, which means clothes were all mixed and messy. Word 39, kindle. Word 39 is kindle, which means start something, especially of fire or feeling. Example 1. They used dry wood to kindle the fire, which means they started the fire. Example 2. Her speech kindled hope in the audience, which means it started or increased a feeling of hope. Word 40, lush. Next word is lush, which means rich and full in growth. Example 1. The garden was full of lush green plants, which means plants were healthy and growing well. Example 2. They stayed in a lush resort near the beach, which means a rich, beautiful, and luxurious resort. Word 41, modest. So guys, the next word is modest, which means simple and not too proud. Example 1. She lives in a modest house in the countryside, which means a small, simple house, not fancy. Example 2. He's very talented but modest about his success, which means he doesn't show off or brag. Word 42, neglect. Next word is neglect, which means fail to take care of something. Example 1. He neglected his garden, and now the plants are dying, which means he didn't take care of them. Example 2. Don't neglect your health by skipping meals, which means take proper care of your health. Word 43, obstinate. Word 43 is obstinate, which means stubborn and refusing to change. Example 1. The child was obstinate about not eating vegetables, which means he refused to change his mind. Example 2. She's obstinate when it comes to her opinions, which means she won't change easily. Word 44, peril. Next word is peril, which means great danger. Example 1. The climbers were in peril during the storm, which means they were in serious danger. Example 2. Ignoring safety rules puts you in peril, which means you put yourself in danger. Word 45, quaint. Word 45 is quaint, which means charmingly old-fashioned. Example 1. We stayed in a quaint little village, which means a small, cute, old-fashioned village. Example 2. The shop sells quaint handmade furniture, which means old style, charming furniture. Word 46, radiant. Next word is radiant, which means shining or very happy. Example 1. The bride looked radiant on her wedding day, which means she was glowing with happiness. Example 2. The morning sun was radiant in the clear sky, which means it was shining brightly. Word 47, solemn. Word 47 is solemn, which means serious and formal. Example 1. The meeting had a solemn atmosphere, which means very serious and respectful. Example 2. He made a solemn promise to help her, which means a serious and sincere promise. Word 48, thrive. Next word is thrive, which means grow or develop well. Example 1. Plants thrive in sunlight, which means they grow well with sunlight. Example 2. Her business is thriving this year, which means it's doing very well and growing fast. Word 49, unruly. Word 49 is unruly, which means difficult to control. Example 1. The unruly class made a lot of noise, which means the students were hard to manage. Example 2. Her unruly hair was hard to brush, which means hair was messy and difficult to control. Word 50, vivid. And the last word is vivid, which means clear, bright, or detailed. Example 1. I have vivid memories of my childhood, which means very clear and detailed memories. Example 2. The artist used vivid colors in the painting, which means bright and strong colors. So guys, that's your 50 new English words with meanings and daily life examples. Now it's your turn. Try using at least 5 of these words today in your own sentences. The more you use them, the faster they'll become part of your English. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Fluent Zone.